Hi there, my name is Cindy Latin from The Ride. My role in this five-star production is as a performer, and today I'm going to do some more vocal production tips and things like that on a song that I produced and wrote and sang on called Pain. I did the first half of this last time, but there were some more effects that I wanted to show. So first I'm going to just show the song as it is. Not my mistakes, you made them too. So why do you think I'm immune? Not my mistakes, you made it too. So why are you burning? That's a bit of the chorus, and I'm going to show you just the vocal. Let's do that. Not my mistakes, you made them too. So that's with all the effects. Now I'm going to take off everything. I'm going to keep those two on. They're very basic. Not my mistakes, you made them too. Cool. So last time I went through a bunch of these. I'm going to show some of the ones. Let's put all these on and then go and isolate a few. So reverb is really basic, but it's kind of important. So I'm going to show you guys reverb. Let's see. Not my mistakes, you made them too. That's with. Here's without. Not my mistakes, you made them too. Just to exaggerate it, I'm gonna go all the way up. Not my mistakes, you made. So what this is doing, I'm just gonna bring it back to where I had it, is this is putting the vocal in a space that maybe it wasn't originally recorded in, but this is what we do to kind of add the sense of spaciousness or the type of room that we want it to sound like it's been recorded in. There are a lot of options. The reverb I'm using is called Arverb, which is from Waves, which is an outside one that I bought, but this company is pretty inexpensive and they're really good. So anyway, you can put them in like a bedroom. A lot of people use like churches and chambers and halls, but I did something a little weird and put a drum plate rather than a vocal plate. I don't know, I kind of like the sound of it, and you can play around with the parameters, like how long it takes the sound to, or how long the sound kind of like stays for, I guess, or remains after the original signal. And there are other things you can play around with in here, but you can use the presets and they're going to sound fine. So that's just something really basic. But to get into more fun stuff, let's do Echo Boy. So this is Echo Boy, which is a plugin from Soundtoys that I bought. And it's just a delay, which there are a lot of delays that come with Logic, and you can use anything that comes with it. It's going to work just fine. But I like the specific one. I'll play it with. Not my mistakes. And without. Not my mistakes. You really can't tell because I only have a little bit, but let me bump it up. Not my mistakes. So what it's doing is taking the processed vocal and it is delaying it essentially. It's creating an echo. After you first hear the first signal of the voice, there's going to be this echo, and you can control when it comes in, how long it goes for, how much feedback. You can kind of quantize it to the grid you're in, or to your tempo, like if you wanted it to go at 16th notes or 8th notes or triplets, whatever. Again, I use like a preset, and sometimes I'll play around with the preset to make sure it matches my tempo, and it's kind of just, lasting as long as I want, or coming in, or mixed as well as I want. Here, I just put a tiny bit, which you can't really hear, but I had a teacher who said that sometimes things are so subtle that like you can't really hear them, but you can tell when you take them out. So that's how I felt about that one. Moving on, I'll do one more. Let's do the step. Okay, Step FX. This comes with Logic. It kind of does a lot of different things. There's a filter, there's distortion, reverb, master delay. Well, it's just the master for the volume and all that. But there's a lot of stuff going on here. I used a preset, and these presets are really cool. Let me show you how it sounds with it. Not my mistakes. And without. Not my mistakes. There's definitely some reverb on here that I took advantage of, which is adding to the other one I had. But this is the effect I used, or the preset Bubbling Shimmer, but let's play around with some other ones. So I hate that. It's really bright, and the panning is like going from left to right a lot and kind of obnoxiously. I don't think that really works for a vocal, or for this vocal in particular. Let's try another one. Let's try Roomy Steps. Not my mistakes, you made them too. So So that added like this weird delay and this kind of like percussive sound that was. Not my mistakes, yeah, that was kind of strange, but again, another color. But I went with the bubbly shimmer. Not my mistake. But you know what? It sounds different than how I had it, so I'm gonna go and undo back to how I had it because I probably had made some adjustments on it to get rid of some of that excessive delay and stuff like that. Here's mine. Not my mistakes, you made them too. Yeah. Anyway, those are just a few plugins and things you can play around with to kind of create this affected kind of electronic-y voice, and I hope that's been helpful. Thank you guys so much.